Okay, second attempt to film this. Hi everybody. I had started and then I got a notification that Dustin was live, and so I quickly popped out and went in there. And then I realized we're losing light, as we say in Hollywood. And I thought I better finish my vlog because I'm a week since vlogging, a week and a day. That's past due. And I was going to vlog Sunday, but my computer crashed hard. It's awful. It's what I get for buying a Lenovo. It was work. They were great at work, so I figured it would be a good enough computer at home. I feel like I got screwed. It's covered under warranty, but their customer service is a nightmare, and it may take me a week to resolve it. Apparently, that computer has a history of coming with its own kind of malware, and a lot of people have had issues. I had a guy, took him 10 minutes to get my name. I swear, I was really, my patience were getting tried, and he was trying to tell me I have to pay to ship it back. Oh, no, I don't think so. Don't make me rent a Yenta. I know my rights, and I've worked every customer service job this side of the Mississippi and beyond. And there's no way I'm paying to ship this back to you when I know that's not the way it goes. And sure enough, somebody on Twitter was nice enough to DM me and tell me their experience and how, you know, they worked stuff out. And sure enough, they were sent the FedEx box and the packaging and everything to send it back. So that's good. Just feeling so malaised. I have something I hadn't had in a long time. I think I've only had it twice in my life. Bacterial bronchitis. That's why my cold wasn't going away and it wasn't getting better. But I'm finally on the mend. I'm just really tired. I mean, so tired that I could cry because of the things I can't get done that I want to get done. I wanted to call my husband today and say, I know you're working till 8, but can you just grab something at a drive-thru? Or I don't want to, but you know what? I didn't want to give in to that, because once you give in to that exhaustion, it just gets worse. You know, being chronically fatigued, I have found the only thing that really helps me is to, within limits, make myself move, rather than just stay in bed, which I get sick of being sick. I find I just, you know, your body is a use it or lose it proposition. Now, I am not suggesting, before the Poindexters come for me, that one should push their body when it needs to repair. But sometimes you do have to give yourself a little nudge rather than giving in. You know, you have to know your own limits. What will make you feel worse? What will make you feel better? And I have found that not giving into the malaise helps me win my energy back to a certain degree. And that is life in the chronic fatigue lane. So I'm doing the best I can, but I have been really depressed. Which brings me to something you can do if you so desire to make me feel better. I would love to get a Christmas card from as many of you as possible. My P.O. box has cobwebs, and I just want to hear from people. I don't want money. I don't want presents. I would just like letters, or a card, something. Tell me about yourself, or, you know, I would just really enjoy that. And everybody who sends me a card is going to be entered in a giveaway. It's a surprise, but it's a good one. So there you go. I'm shamelessly bribing you for friendship. I'm not above it. I'm not above it. That's my sad life. I'm at this store we call Kroger. It's not even the good Kroger. I probably should drive to a better one, but it's good enough for what I need. I park far away so that I can walk more. Unless it's freezing, then I get as close as I can. Today right now it's about 36 degrees. If you get out your menopause to Fahrenheit conversion chart, that's like 60 for me. I'm happy. A little chilly in the 60-degree weather. I actually put on makeup for you guys. I don't do that for myself because lately I have been able to moisturize and exfoliate, but that's about all. I just haven't been able to do that. And I thought one of the things to get myself motivated to go out and buy dinner, because a fresh dinner is going to be better than something through a drive-thru. So I figured while I am doing this, I will put on some makeup to get myself motivated. And I'm just kind of slapped on. I have the Alien palette on. I'm just wearing Space Cowboy, Probe, and Pluto. And the probe is the crease color, and I wasn't that careful. You could say I wasn't anal about the probe. God, should that even be an edit? Probably. But what the hell? Anyway, I'm sitting here waiting for people to stare at me like I'm as crazy as I am. Why are they looking at me like I'm crazy? I'm not. But I'm out by the street here. I don't mind telling you I live in Toledo, which most of you know already, because I'm just so proud of my city and I share so much of it. Oh, Frog did ask me to show more of Toledo. I forgot about that. I will be doing that, Frog. Love you so much. And thank you for being so interested in my great, great city that I live in. I'm not from here. I just like it here. Nobody knows why. Least of all people who are born here. Reminds me of when I went to the UK. People here have that same reaction as when I went to the UK, and we had a handler pick us up at the airport. This is just total random stuff I'm throwing out there because I'm overdue for a video and I want to just chit chat. So we get there, and this handler, that's they assign you, was my son was acting, a handler comes with the car and everything, and we're in the car and we're just like looking around, and the houses look so different in London versus here. As we're on our way to, we stayed at a place called the Charlotte, which I just loved so much, and we were, Leicester Square is where this premiere was. But as we're driving, I'm like, we're just so excited to be here because we just haven't been here, and we're kind of Anglophiles. We really love British people. And she looked at me and she went, really? Why? That was kind of the reaction we got the whole time, was, we really love it here. We love British people. And they're like, whatever for? And I'm like, okay, I'll take your word for it. Actually, people were so nice to me. You know, people say Americans have this glamorized version of being an expat in England and having friends in a pub, and like, and you're sitting by a fire, and you've been to 4 weddings and no funerals, and you're just having a great time. And that was exactly my experience. Like, I didn't overhype it for myself. I had a wonderful time, and I had people chatting with me. We were having drinks by a fireplace, and you know, my son was really sweet when we did there's even somebody still has some of this on YouTube. We did this blue carpet thing, and I guess a company puts on the whole thing. So there's people there, you know, that are like, Zach, 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 Zach. And I think it's like part, because my son wasn't famous, so I think it's like part of what the company does, and it was really sweet. He loved it. But there was a little boy reporter there, and he was with his mom, and he was doing reporting for his school on being at a premiere. And inside there was a bunch of free stuff and free popcorn, and when we were on our way into this theater, and my son goes, can I bring popcorn to that boy that's outside? He was standing outside in the cold. And I said, I think that would be a really nice gesture, and I would be so appreciative of you doing that. And that was partially because when we got to the set of Megorium's, there were 4 warehouses of toys, and I really have worked hard not to have a materialistic kid. And what are you beeping at? I'm not going nowhere. See how I take it personally? It has nothing to do with me. So anyway, my son brings out the popcorn to this kid, and his mother was just like so appreciative. The kid was so appreciative. It was a moment. I have to tell you, it was really a moment. Stop sending me Twitter notification. I was really, I don't know why, that was just a random thought that came to mind. But as you know, I'm so over the moon about my son. Like, I posted a picture on Twitter of my son waving to the camera when he's wiping off my backup cam. And I was like, I just grabbed my phone. I'm like, I know he's gonna wave because I know him so well. And sure enough, he just like stops him. It was cute.